affecting Krump tournaments?
Well, Krump is just a self-absorbed dance to begin with, and people don't like tournaments because it doesn't shine a light on them. They don't get to start the track when they want to. They don't get an intro into it. Yeah, it's just self-absorbed, and to be honest, the tournaments are going to help, I guess, modernize Krump in general, because a lot of Krumps, they're not used to price increase. They're not used to just being a part of a movement versus it being about themselves. People come to Krump events because it's about them, and they get their own moment to shine.
I used to go broke paying for Krump.
Yeah.
Like every paycheck, paying for something Krump-wise, movement-wise.
Yeah, that's...
that's not the same now. Like, like people don't look forward to paying for Krump.
Yeah, they don't, because it's. I mean, we're gonna get to that later, but it's just Krump needs to be broken down to the point to where it's set rules and set things to do. People it's just be so much free-based things, like so many opinions in it, and that's the reason why Krump is not flourishing. Is because it's just consistent arguing. Like every time I go to get a sponsor for Krump, the reason why they don't want to mess with it is because it's so opinion-based. And so if we get a strategic way to grade Krump and for there to be a winner and a loser and a person going forth and a bracket system and top 5, bottom 8, all that type of stuff.
Man, this sounds familiar as crap.
Yeah.
This sounds familiar as crap. You know what this sounds like?
I know.
This sounds like Immortal Buck.
I be on it all day, every night.
Because now it's like the leaders of Immortal Buck is like the Illuminati. Like knows they take full control. Cause it's a lot. It's most. Nah, it's Illuminati. Bro. Check me out, bro. Check me.
I don't really know what to do. That's the thing. Like,
check me though. Illuminati. The idea of Illuminati. Not necessarily the Illuminati, but the idea.
I was thinking more like Greek gods.
Oh, Greek gods?
Like you.
Well, I'm looking at this. But look, check it. Immortal Buck is a system in which your trash talk and opinions and feelings literally do not matter.
Don't give up.
Like these, like this is code 1s and 0s and 10, 10, 10. Like
in the Matrix.
You can't. It's the Matrix. Like you can't avoid the truth. Like I had an example.
You can't handle the truth.
I had an example, right? I said, Immortal Buck is like you going out to collect 5 sticks. Immortal Buck records and reiterates the fact that you collected those 5 sticks. Now, on that journey of you collected 5 sticks, once we show you, you're upset because you feel like you collected 20 sticks. No. Now, in terms of that being Krump, it's like you could feel like you the best. You could feel like you done battled this and that. You could feel like you done won these certain amounts of battles. But when it comes to the actual system and what is graded upon, because the grading system of Immortal Buck is actually passed down to us from veterans, legends of Krump. Solidified people of Krump. In the actual
who
Krump.
Who actually judge battles correctly.
Who do this. So they pass this knowledge on to us, who are a part of the Immortal Buck judging system. All this does is factualize your opinions and everything that goes on within your career. Like there's now, for those listening who don't know what the Immortal Buck is, like our primary target is the South. Like we have to.
Full understanding. It's just a brief overview.
Well, basically, we're gonna start in the South, but pretty much how he was explaining, it's just like a way. It's kind of like basketball. Like if you all the teams, they have to play each other, but the teams get categorized by their record. And of course, like we have the actual grading system, that you use to grade Krump, and that's where it determines a winner and a loser. And basically, it's round for round. So what you do in the first round, let's say you win that round, and then it doesn't carry over. You have a second round. If you win that round or lose it, depending on if it's a tie, then you have to go a third round. But it has to be a winner. And then that way you can
Somebody must die.
That way you can basically start claiming your titles, and that puts you in a heavy hitter or a rookie and all that type of stuff. And it also makes it easier when it comes to people doing these battles and events and making up these battles, because basically it's just like me or any other person that comes in and out of the Krump game. It'll force a person like me to be consistent, because I don't think it's really fair sometimes, and this is me being honest, it's like if somebody consistently killing in the game, and then I come back and I battle once a year and they consider me a heavy hitter, a heavyweight. True enough, what I've done for the Krump game is solidified and it's good and all that, but as far as like that year, I haven't been consistent, so on that basis I'm considered a rookie because I've only danced maybe twice that year.
Right. Let me pause right quick.
Hold
your train of thought. I need y'all to understand that Al Punk Fury, just consider himself a rookie in regards to perspective of how much he's actually battled or the wins or what it takes in regards to Immortal Buck.
Yeah.
So with that, I want to make that direct towards people who feel entitled to a certain hierarchy or rank or whatever the case. Al Watson, Pun, Fury, Raven. And it was honest with himself enough to speak on. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that I agree, but just the fact that he said that he was a rookie. Where the hell do these other people get off saying that they are higher?
I knew this was coming.
Fuck their claim. This is what pisses me off.
I knew this was coming.
Yeah, man.
And this is why Immortal Buck was created.
I knew this was coming.
To point a mirror at your own career, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just documenting what the hell you're doing.
You should play the Man in the Mirror song before.
So, yeah, exactly. Man in the mirror.
Get everybody in check.
Like, look at yourself. Like, I'm not. None of what I say about you is opinionated at all. You showed me 5 sticks. I said, yes, you do have 5 sticks. No, I don't. I have 20. Bitch, you told me you had 5.
You see it.
Like, I see 5. I'm not an idiot.
Turned it over to
This is what Immortal Buck is about, the truth. Like, if you can't be, exactly, you can't be mad at the Immortal Buck for telling you what you told us. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, it doesn't work that way. If you don't like the results of Immortal Buck, all that is a status quo on what you've actually done.
You're right.
Yeah.
Can't get mad at us.
Oh.
That's why I really consider, like, when I really respect as far as on the dance level what Ches does, because when somebody, one day, or it may have already happened on footage or whatever, somebody may beat Ches, but that's not going to make them the best, because you have to do what Ches done, which is run through the
It's levels to this.
several times. So, like, for that person who's waiting, a lot of people like to set up stuff in Krump. They like to watch this person beat that person. Like, they watch, let's say the Disco beat Antis, then Antis beat Merce, and Merce beat, and then they'll try to wait to that person, wait to get around to a certain person, like, oh yeah, I can beat him, so if I beat him, that means I can beat everybody.
It don't work like that.
It's consistency, and it's, it's numbers. If you, like I say, down here we battle once a month, and sometimes we don't even do that all the time. So let's say we battle 10 months out of 12, and then you decide to decline 2 of the battles. That means you only battle 8 times a year. Well, let's say you got a person like Influencer that did 5 tournaments, and he done battled in SOBs, and he done did street battles. He done battled over 68 70 people. And
he buck on sight.
You battle 8 people, and then you trying to claim that you're better than him. That it doesn't add up.
It does not add up.
It don't add up in sports. It don't add up. It don't add up in anything else you do. So how come it doesn't add up in Krump? Because I mean, Krump still sometimes is a game of chance when you get so far up a level. So you can't base it on a hat flick and you winning that one time or whatever have you. If you just own or whatever the case may be.
It was just your day.
You better.
The sun shines on the dog's ass every now and again.
So that's basically what Immortal Buck is going to do. I'm not gonna say supposed to. That's what it's going to do. And a lot of people are gonna leave Krump because of it. Thank you. A lot of people are gonna stay and get serious about it, and I appreciate that too. Because at the end of the day, man, like nobody's gonna take us seriously if we don't take ourselves seriously. You know what I mean? And I say that with, with how many kids I got? 4 kids and job and all that. And I the reason why I say it like this is because I know a lot of people. This is an extracurricular activity for people, but at the same time, like me myself, I feel like I was birthed in the Krump for a reason. Like God put me in Krump for a reason, so I take it very seriously.
Yeah, I realize that too.
Even though I don't really battle as much, but I still do what I need to do to set up. I mean, heck, when I do my income tax, I have to put Krump in there. This is how serious I am about Krump.
Yeah,
so,
it's been a few times.
Yeah, so I just feel like if we take it more seriously, even if we do it once a month, you just section it off, and that way you'll be able to, nobody takes it seriously at all, and everybody says things about their life until there's a list or anything that comes out, and then it's like, what about me? And then you can't.
See, that's the type thing. I can't stand that. Like when anybody makes a top whatever number, it can be top 5, top 10.
Oh yes.
Like when somebody say, "You forgot." No, I didn't.
It's only 5.
Like it's only
5.
There was just released. There was a picture just released of the top 5 Immortal Buck Dallas Crumpers.
Triple DZ.
2 of them sitting right at this time. Boy, that too. Hey, chaos. You have Illa Relic, and Alchemist. Now, based on 2015, who was beating these people? Like, some people were complaining. For those who don't know where they were complaining on the Dirt South page. You're not from the South, you're not in that page, so don't even worry about it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there was some complaints. But when you put it in perspective, who can actually beat those top 5 in 2015?
It ain't even about, it is about who can.
And their work ethic.
It's about the work ethic that we put in this last year. We was traveling. You know what I'm saying?
You looking at 3 people right now on this camera who have work ethic out the wazoo.
Everywhere. You gotta think, we went to California. We was thick out there. We was thick as thieves out there.
Thick as thieves.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't out there though. Fuck Cali. I'm just playing.
Damn. Damn.
Southside.
You got Al on the show. He should have brought his mom.
But
Junkyard game.
At this point, man, like I always been the person that was just like a yes man and always nice about like things come out, and honestly, when I drop stuff in pages or do things, I just disappear because at that point, it really don't matter if it's good press or bad press. It's press.
It's press.
And it's gonna. That's what.
Press.
One thing I had to learn about social media is I can't get wrapped up in anybody's opinion because like a man has his own mind. Right. And I used to take it personally. Like, oh man, they don't. It's me, it's I. Like they don't agree with me. But at the end of the day, like that's what's real about being a man. Like you have your own opinion, you have your own way of thinking, and I respect it at the end of the day. Just like at the end of the day when I, have the footage and I look and I go through. 'Cause I went through each and every battle on the tech page and each and every battle that was posted on other people's pages and just the street battles that I remember. and there's a lot of. Honestly, last year was a lot of clean cut victories. It wasn't hard. It's harder to judge now this year, but last year it was pretty much clean cut victories because the people that were at the top, they danced and practiced so much. It was just that difference.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But it's getting better now, and shout out to all the people who did have an issue with this, because to me what that shows is like you're gonna get on your P's and Q's.
I like it though,
and you're gonna change that.
That's what I say. Fuck it.
Competitively.
That's what I say.
Come at me, bro. Like if you want to change that list,
that should already
come at me, bro. Because as far as I know, I ain't moving on that list. Do you hear?
You see where I was at. So.
I
was right next to the DJ disco, so
I'm
not. Dallas,
I'm Rascal in the corner. So I'm not moving nowhere, and I'm gonna make sure that.
And it's a lot of people that's moving to Dallas, which I'm very happy about that, because it's making making the game like stronger down here. Because like I'm gonna tell the truth, like a lot of people, let's just make it clear, like as of right now, this is the place to jump from here.
It's popping like fish grist battle.
But the thing about it is like now that it's like that, everybody in Dallas, not everybody, but a lot of people in Dallas are acting like it's not. Like what we fought for so long, it's now everybody's just kind of like, well, I'm gonna just cool it until an event time. People come to the event, don't really do nothing, and then when people leave and they start, I'm gonna get off on. If I had a $1, 50 cents for every time I see on any page, like I'm gonna do this, like I would be rich, because it's just like people really just don't move most of it. And personally, I learned like
when people call out and don't battle.
Yeah, personally, I learned about that with my situation with my wife. Like I was in that hospital struggling because I wanted to go to the event. You know what I mean? I wanted to be there for my wife, but you know what I mean, as a Krump pioneer, like I had a struggle not being there, especially not seeing my little homies dance and everything like that. But one thing I learned is like
the red,
he danced. And,
yeah.
Whitney danced, and what I learned about that is
the red.
Yeah, the red.
Okay.
I should have took
this past 2 minutes.
I should have took advantage. What I was gonna say, I should have took advantage of every opportunity that I get, and that's what I feel like a lot of people in Dallas are not doing now. Like you could really get on by coming, battling, getting your footage up, stuff like that, because this is the hot spot for Krump. But now people are just like, well, I'm cooling and I'm gonna wait to. Let's just be real. I'm gonna wait to Crush. I'm gonna wait to Solo. I'm gonna wait till Project come down there so they can see me dance and all. But the crazy thing about it is like a lot of those people are coming out here and they're coming out here and they're like taking the fire. You know what I'm saying, from the people that was meant for. Like the whole reason, I'm gonna be real. Like the whole reason why I did all of this, and you know what I'm saying, like the reason why I did it for myself too, as far as like the being under Joe, Miho, but I really done it for the South, because like they weren't going to validate us unless we got a portal of validation out here. So I didn't do that just for myself, you know what I mean, because I ain't been dancing, you know what I mean. I did that for us, but now that like I can put people on, like say, hey, yeah, he's good, he did this, he can judge or whatever, and they take my word for it or whatever. Now people are like backing off, like, oh man, I'm cool, I don't want to dance, or I should have got him, I'm gonna get him later. Now is the time to dance, because I promise you it's gonna leave sooner or later. Like, I'm not, Eric ain't gonna let me continue to. She don't care if I got under me or not. She ain't even let me Krump another 5-10 years.
What's up, me?
She's not gonna, you know what I mean? And but like I said, I did all of that stuff for, you know what I'm saying, the South to get on. Now's not the time to be timid at all. Now is the time to take advantage of the whole situation. You know what I mean? And I feel like people down here are not doing it. You know, it's just relax. And then I promise you, when it moves, because the next place is going to the Midwest. I can already see it. They have the spirit of Krump. Like the way they were, like I don't see none of Droid's little homies on the Crump's page saying they're gonna call out nobody. All they do is they get off when you get out there. Or when they
Everybody should hype like the Midwest. Man, Midwest got some of the dopest hype. If you ain't feeling it, you gonna feel it.
So when Krump goes there, and then what's going to end up happening when Krump goes there, and it's a hot spot out there, then it's going to turn into like only the select few that remain the top are going to be the ones that people recognize, and then everybody's going to go back in that hole and be like, oh man, nobody care about the little people, but you had your opportunity.
You got Twin Rothschild, you got Droid, you got Vandal.
You got
J Basics, Lil
you got
Basics.
East Basics. You got, man.
No, we got instead of Junior Basic, we got Phenom. Got to call him by like Midwest thing.
Yeah.
And Beast.
Yeah,
the other Beast, not Baby Tada's Beast. The other Beast, Midwest Beast.
Ox. His name's Ox.
Ox.
Yeah. From Belly? That was his name from Belly.
Yeah, that.
Don't you bring that security to me? Yeah, original rascal.
But yeah, man, I just want people to take advantage because let's get into his history because maybe that might help some of them realize and want to do more and
How far back we going? Where we going?
I don't know because you're looking at three pioneers right here. All this.
How far back?
Three pillars.
We can skip through for because I already know a lot of people are probably like a lot of people don't like information. Because I ain't on here and I ain't talking like I'm finna beat nobody in Ty-Dye's family or something. They probably not paying attention, but if they want to know the truth,
you better know. You better learn something.
So, as far as like the South, is concerned, I don't want to dwell on Texas because it was more than just us.
Nah, it was just Texas. It was just that.
It was
this guy. This guy.
Where we starting? We kind of spanned from Dance Club 21 was a TV show. We were on there as track team and
We was on there.